Welcome to Synergy Tarot. Okay, so I'm starting off like this because I was recording and I was at least 4 minutes in and I realized that it's not recording. So let me just recap and I'm going to keep going. This is a message for those of you who are now being put on the right path. Okay, with the star coming out first, it means that you're going through an ultimate healing. All right, with this kind of energy, I'm not going to tell you to be positive because with the star here, it means that with what's happening, you're going to get positive effects. But the way it shows up in your life, it may be very negative, right? You might need to cuss somebody out. You might need to throw somebody out your car. You might need to become the villain in other people's story because it's going to require you to show up for you, for yourself. You are a star. This means you're going to shine bright. This means you're going to stand out. And also, you're not going to really blend in with the same people you used to blend in anymore. Your spirit can't take it. You're shining too bright. So this also indicates find your people, find your tribe, okay, like-minded individuals, and it's going to be different from the people you used to be around. Stay high vibrational, okay? I can't tell you to stay positive because it might be interpreted wrong. It might be interpreted wrong. With the star, you need to understand that you're being put on the right path. You're starting to connect with who you truly are. This requires you to surrender, okay? This requires you to allow. Okay, this is you no longer hiding from yourself. You are a star. You shine brightly. Okay, now with the Knight of Pentacles, it means that you're going to have to pay attention to your environment. You need to be careful who you're letting in. You need to be practical with who you're letting in. Okay, you will be the dark horse. This means sometimes don't do anything. That's what it means. It means sometimes you're going to be invited to do things and you shouldn't even respond. You shouldn't react. Nothing. Don't do anything here. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Move vigilantly. Not as if you suspect everyone is doing things to you. Don't do that because that makes you a target. You just need to be careful with how you respond, how you react, how you show up in other people's life. The importance here is for you to be aware of yourself. Stop paying attention to other people. Don't do that. Pay attention to yourself, how you show up. Become more self-aware is where I'm going. Many people are not aware of how people perceive them. We have been conditioned to focus on how we perceive other people, how people show up in our lives. Please, don't do that. Pay attention to how you are showing up and how others perceive you. That's going to be very important here, okay? Very important. Okay, so people should have less access to you right now. Be careful with who has access to you. This is so important. Your energy is being reclassified, so to speak. There's a change happening and they need you to move carefully. That's what I'm getting so far. They're putting you on the right path. So what you do, what you focus on, all of that matters right now. You're going through some type of ultimate healing here, okay? I'm getting Aquarius energy. Tell me more. Okay, King of Cups here. Okay, give me a second. Let me see what I'm getting. There's a person who's going to play a major role in your transition. Whoever this person is, you have a connection with them. Like you care about how they see you, how they receive you. You care about how they feel about you. So this is a prominent person in your life, and your emotional body is affected by this person. So this is a personal relationship. Okay, some of y'all may live with this person. You may work with this person. You may have a romantic connection to this person. They're playing a role in your growth. There's somebody in your life, and there's a reason they're here. Usually when I start a message and it's not recording, I'll start all over, but they told me don't. They told me just keep going. This is a message that they're trying to get out. And wow, I'm happy I did keep going because I'm channeling something here. There's a person that's playing a role in your life. Some of y'all may be about to put this person out of your life because you don't like how they're showing up. There's a challenge here. They're here to help you expand. So they actually may be showing up in your life in a challenging way. You may not be able to read them. The King of Cups energy is like poker faced. He or she will not express to you how they feel, even though they're strong feelings. You have an interesting character in your life and they're playing a role. Their role is to help you see even more about yourself, okay? Okay. All right, let's keep going. Wow, yeah. This is at the bottom. So there's definitely something you are dealing with, and this is necessary. You should be sitting there thinking. Something is making you think deeply. This is deliberate, okay? This is going to have a positive effect on how you think. Some of y'all, you're going through a major change that actually it's going to put you more in touch with your higher self. It's going to help you expand, become a bigger version of yourself. Your life experiences are trying to grow, and you call in people to help you grow. So the way the Knight of Pentacles is moving towards the King of Cups, there's someone you might think you need to move away from because they're showing up in a negative way in your life, but they're an opportunity for you to grow. Whatever they're doing in your life is supposed to help you become a bigger version of yourself. It's supposed to help you become the star that you are. It's going to help you gain your wings. Some of y'all, you're ready for this experience. You don't need to run. You just need to be careful, right? You don't need to run from the experience. You are armored up, okay? He is fully armored. There's a pentacle in his hand, so there's value in this experience, guys. Okay, many have been taught as soon as an energy shows up in a way that we don't like, we run. You're running from the bigger version of yourself. There's something here, okay? Let's keep going. Tell me more. Okay, I'm using another deck. With the 333 messages, I pulled 3 cards from 3 different decks, okay? So tell me more. What's going on here? Okay, action. Yeah, you should be taking action. This should be inspired action. Some of y'all might do something impulsively. There's passion here. Whatever this is, you'll like it, or at least in the moment. It's like a momentary experience. You don't think, you impulsively take action, right? So there's something they're wanting you to take swift action on, which is totally opposite to this. See, you're going to have to be able to experience the 2 different sides of yourself, okay? You're going to have to be able to go into the dark and the light. You're going to have to be positive and negative. You have to be good and bad. You need to be able to tap into both sides of you here. There's a balance trying to happen, okay? This is the polarities, yin and yang here. Yin and yang. Sometimes you need to move towards this energy, and sometimes you need to get the hell away. Y'all got to learn how to play this game. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay. All right, let's keep going. This is fast action. Something's coming your way, though. I like this message because of where it's taking me. Okay. Something's happening. This is supposed to help you reach some type of success. I'm getting highly charged emotion. Okay, Cancer energy is showing up. There's an energy in your life, because this feels like it's quick, right? It may just be temporary. This isn't temporary energy, y'all. See, another thing that happens with this human experience is we start having expectations and goals. And one of the reasons we run from experiences is because we are afraid it won't reach our expectation. You got to let go of these expectations. You need to learn to just experience things without trying to control the outcome. That's the issue. Some of y'all, that's y'all sickness. I need to be able to control the outcome. I need this outcome. If I don't have this outcome, I don't want to experience it. Y'all are running from the bigger version of yourself. Experience things until you can no longer experience it, right? Allow things to happen naturally. Go with the flow. You'll know when you need to exit. The Chariot is telling me something is coming in fast and hard. Yeah, fast and hard, okay? Look at these Sphinx. We have the polarities, black and white, two opposite sides of you. That's what you're trying to learn to balance. There's something that feels wrong and bad, but it gives you the outcome that you're literally trying to get, but it makes you feel like you are doing the opposite of what you should do to get that outcome. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to articulate this right, okay? So let's just say, for example, at work, your boss comes and requires or asks you to do something that you just don't want to do. You don't want to do it. And you know that if you don't do it, it could jeopardize your job, or it can jeopardize the promotion you're trying to get. It can affect whether or not you're considered for your raise, because you might get written up. And then if you have a write-up, you know where I'm going, right? So you acquiesce and you say, okay, I'll do it. Little do you know, you just gave up the outcome you were wanting because you were willing to sacrifice yourself. You don't know who you are. You don't realize you're a star. Okay, the way this message is coming out, it's telling you to honor that feeling and just say, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Find somebody else to do it, because I'm not doing it. Okay, that may make you feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get written up, or I'm not gonna be considered for that position. But little do you know, it's gonna give you the outcome you want, because you showed that you know who the hell you are, and that you're not gonna take no crap, and you're not gonna just be used and overused. And that is the characteristic of a person who know who they are. That actually shows that you have leadership qualities. So you get the success. So many of y'all don't know how to do that. You don't know how to be two things at once. And you've never tried it. So you never get the outcome that you actually want, because you're so afraid of the outcome you don't want that you never considered a different way of getting there. And that's what they're trying to get y'all to understand here. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, let's get some more. Yeah, you're going to have to show up both. You see how we have two different kings? You can't be Mr. or Mrs. Nice Guy and hold in your emotions, because some of y'all, this is you. You're trying to be nice. You're trying to show up in a pleasant way. When they're telling you no, you need to speak up. You need to speak up. Some of y'all need to speak up. Speak your truth. You need to be clear. And that's why telling y'all, oh, remain positive, and telling y'all that all the time, it's not helpful, because some people interpret remaining positive as doing things that show up in a positive way for another person. No, you need to do things that show up in a positive way for you. And sometimes that means speaking up for yourself. Sometimes that means setting healthy boundaries. It just don't look pleasant. It don't look pleasant to other people. Right? It don't look pleasant for some of y'all to you. For you, you think it is negative to put somebody out your car who just disrespected you. But what you don't understand is on a higher spiritual plane, that actually puts you in a higher vibrational timeline. So with that aura, with that energy, you attract better situations. Some of you don't realize that when you don't speak up, when you hold things in, you attract people who's going to be that way in your life. And then you want to complain, but they're only mirroring you. Oh, okay, I see. That's why some of y'all keep attracting certain things. You don't know how to be brutal and ruthless if it's necessary, right? You don't need to go around doing this just for the hell of it. No, that's not the right intention behind it. Whenever you feel the strong conviction to speak up for yourself, even if it's to your boss or your spouse or your best friend or whoever you're dating, right? You need to do it. Ooh, baby, look at this. The devil. Some of you need to learn to embrace. Did this turn as well? Oh, it turned as well. I just didn't see it. Okay. This is at the bottom. It's here again. So they're telling you to do this with caution. Only do this if you're ready to do it. Some of y'all are not ready to do it. You may be hearing this message a year too early. You may not be ready to implement this until later. Okay. So just tread lightly here. Okay. Tread lightly. But this is telling you, embrace your dark side here. Okay. Embrace your dark side, y'all. Okay. I'm getting Capricorn energy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You need to love yourself as you are. Y'all don't, okay, yeah, y'all don't embrace your dark qualities enough. You shame those qualities of yourself that actually is there to help you. You don't know how to show up for yourself. Man, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. All right, let's move on to the third level of this message. They're trying to set y'all free from bondage. That's what's trying to happen. They're trying to set you free from bondage. Okay, if you're here, if you're on Synergy Tarot, you are asking for different messages. Okay, these messages are not to conflate your ego. They're not to make you feel better about yourself. It's to make you become who you truly are. It's to make you attract exactly what you deserve. And y'all got to understand, you're in a world where two opposites exist. You need to learn to exist in both sides of you. The dark and the light. The good and the bad. The ugly and the pretty. The ups and the downs. Right? Tell me more here. Don't give up, y'all. Don't give up on something. Some of you may be ready to throw in the towel on something. I was getting that earlier when it comes to like a person in your life. You don't like how they're showing up. They're showing you who you are, and you haven't realized that that's who you are. That's why you judge them. That's why you judge them. Yeah, that person not calling you back, or that person taking a long time to respond, or that person who's gossiping about you. Wow. They're playing a role in your growth. That person who irritates you, every time they come around, you get irritated. Okay. They're showing you that there are parts about you that you are irritated with. So you try to hide it and you try to act like you're not like that. Okay. I see what's happening. A lot of you tell on yourselves. You tell on yourselves by the way you react. Y'all really need to take a really strong inventory of traits that you have, characteristics that you take on, and see why is it that I reject these things about me? When those are the things, they're going to help you. Tell me more. Don't give up on something. There's something that they're trying to get your attention here. Yes, this is like ringing the alarm. This is a card of second chances. Second chances. Something's trying to happen. This may be the second time it's trying to happen, third time, fourth time, whatever. Don't give up on it. Tell me more. Some of you are attracting old energy back just so that you can do it right this time. Some of y'all are attracting old energies back just so you could get it right this time. Ooh, baby, the devil is here, and look at it. It's in reverse. It's here again. There's another card here, and we'll look at it, but it's here again. Let me see what I'm getting, because, yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting. You got to learn to use your negative traits, your negative qualities to benefit you. You got to learn to stop looking at your negative traits in a bad way. I'm telling you. All right, y'all. This is an advanced message. Turn it off if it's not for you. Okay? If you scared, this ain't your message. If you triggered, it ain't your message. Okay? There are readers on here who's going to make you feel good, and they'll give you fluffy messages. This ain't it. This ain't that channel. Okay? There are qualities that you have that's supposed to help you. They are not positive qualities, okay? The way the world look at those qualities, they're not positive. Some of you don't know how to integrate your dark side. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Look at this. Okay, I like this message. Sometimes I wish I could just speak very, very bluntly. Some of you, there's something you want to do, but you're trying to act like you don't. You trying to act like you don't want to do it. Look at that. Do y'all see this? They are chained together, but they're standing away from one another when they really want to do something. Okay. Some of you are running from the version of you that you're scared to experience because you've been shamed. You've been guilted, right? Okay. The past is coming back. The past is coming back for some of y'all. So this time you won't show up like this. This time you need to show up like this. Okay. Somebody from your past is coming back so that you can finish a lesson. I had a message that came out a few weeks ago, or was it a few days ago? I don't know. It was talking about the past coming back, and some of you will be like, I don't want to go there. And, well, if that's what you're getting, listen to your intuition, but just know it's an opportunity for you to close something out so you can stop experiencing the lowest vibrational side of yourself. Okay. Yeah, that's the message. I don't think I need to expand anymore. You see it for what it is. Some of you are running from the most potent, the most powerful, and the most organic side of yourself. There's power here. There's power here. You need to embrace your dark side. This is going to keep coming out until y'all understand it. And I feel like it's going to keep coming out until it can be articulated in a different way so that it can click. No one's telling you to go out and be a terror. No one's telling you to be evil and just bad. They're telling you to honor what you feel. Because some of y'all, you have a lot of rage. You have a lot of potent energy inside of you that you haven't been able to express. Man, oh man. Let's close out. We'll get some of these. Okay, can you tell me? Tell me more. A gift. Wow. You're being presented. This is a gift. Whatever this experience is, it's to give to you. There's more trying to come to you. When you can tap into this energy that they're trying to get you to tap into, you're going to start receiving. Tell me more. The world is trying to give to you. Wow. Because you need to know who you are. Privileged lady. Someone may be buying you things. Some of y'all, you may be receiving gifts from someone who likes you. Take it. Take it. Take it, but know what's happening. Okay, I can't tell y'all take it because some of y'all don't understand what's happening. Okay, listen to your intuition, because sometimes there will be gifts presented, but you got to know how to transmute it. But you want to be open to receiving. This is a really good message. Gosh, all right. The thief. There you go. And this is why I have to tell y'all. Listen, if you know what I'm saying, you'll know not to take it if you shouldn't. Because sometimes gifts are given to you because they want to take from you. And if you are already integrated, those who come to take from you, you're able to take what they're trying to take and transmute it and use it for yourself. And not only for yourself, you use it for other people. Some of you have a lot of energy and you may be giving it to the wrong people. And that happens when you deny who you are. You see, the first card was the star, this. And for those of you who know who you are, you know what you come with and you know what you have. You also know how to see when someone's coming to take. So when there's somebody who has ill intentions that come into your life, you know what it means. You know it's an opportunity to get on the right path, right? So they come in and they're trying to give you gifts. They're trying to give you gifts because this is an offering. And if you blindly take it, but you haven't integrated your shadow, you are inviting this energy, right? This is when we feel taken for granted. We feel taken advantage of because people come in and they take and they don't give back. But for those who understand who they are and they've integrated their shadow, whenever a person comes in, and it doesn't matter what their intent is, their intent may be to take from you and not give. If you know who you are and you've already integrated this energy, you know that you can take whatever gifts you want and no one can take from you. So you'll have to be able to move between these two. You could be silent but have a lot of emotion, or you could be very brazen and direct with no emotion. You have to be able to oscillate or go back and forth between these two energies. If you don't know how to do that, don't play this game. All right, I'm gonna leave it there because I think I'm giving y'all enough here. But they're trying to get you on the right path. Aquarius and Capricorn and Cancer showed up. Oh, that's right. The Chariot was here. Wow, this will lead many of you to success. This is actually a very strong message. They're definitely putting y'all on the right path. I'm getting something happening in the month of July. So some of you may hear this in the month of July, actually. There's something about Cancer season for those of you who hear it around that time. Some of you could just be dealing with a Cancer or an Aquarius or Capricorn. Okay, that's the message. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time.